everyone, this is Miriam. It's been a while, right? Alright, so today I decided to make a video based on a few comments that I've received on my videos about some few people that have had some hard time maybe adjusting to the Ghanaian culture, or maybe when it comes to dating, maybe foreigners that are dating Ghanaians or engaged to Ghanaians and find it a bit hard to adjust to the culture, maybe thinking that the culture is kind of a hindrance to their relationship and stuff like that, or maybe people in general that just want advice on how to feel accepted in the Ghanaian culture, how to maybe fit in once visiting Ghana and stuff like that. So I thought I'd make a video addressing the whole issue of how to be accepted in the Ghanaian culture. Before I start, the thing is that I'm so into other cultures. So when it comes to traveling, going to other places, when you travel and you love other countries, you really want to adjust to it. You want to learn the language, you want to fit in the culture. But anyway, what I was going to say is that me on my videos, I don't promote having to change who you are to fit in a specific culture. I don't think that you have to change your eye color, the way you talk, the way you walk, your hair color. I don't think you have to change everything that makes you to fit in a specific culture. But what I'd say though is, obviously, in some countries, there are things that are more appropriate to do there than maybe other countries. There might be some things, that you might be doing in the US or the UK or wherever you live that are okay to do, but then if you go to Ghana and you do the same thing, it might really not be taken the exact same way. If ever you feel like you have to learn some really good and polite ways before traveling to Ghana, I'd rather you keep this way of thinking or keep this habit for a lifetime than just for when you go to Ghana. But anyway, I'll just give you some tips about how to, I guess, fit in the culture. But as I said, I don't think you have to change everything that you are just to fit in a specific culture. Get comfortable, maybe bring a notepad where you can write some notes or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't like the word fitting, but if you want to adjust more to the culture and be more like the locals, you don't want to appear like a tourist, one thing that I tell you that could help you is to learn the language. Well, English is the official language of Ghana, but Twi Akan is the most spread out local language in the country. Most people speak Twi after English. Well, a lot of people tend to understand the Twi more than they do the English in certain parts of the country. But definitely learning some basic sentences in the local language would definitely make you feel good. So when I give you these advices, they're not really, pressurized. It's not really to pressurize you to learn it, but it's really just about yourself and feeling good, because you feel good, like you feel yourself if you know how to speak the local language before learning some basic sentences such as akwaba, which means welcome, and that's probably the first word that you would see at the Ghanaian airport. So that's basically the first word that you would learn. But akwaba, if someone says akwaba, that it means you're welcome, or yeah, friend me, whatever your name is, my name is, or me pacho, please. Some basic sentences like that. And in my videos, I haven't really make videos to help people learn the Twi language, because I'm still trying to improve myself, but I could make videos like that. But what I'd say is, even if you go on the internet or if you have some Ghanaian contacts, they could help you with some basic Twi sentences. And what I'd say as well is that don't expect everyone to understand you straight away, because even me, when I go to Ghana, I try to speak Twi, I like the Twi language, and sometimes you might get some comments, people laughing, or some people just making a huge deal out of it. Don't be discouraged when it happens. Really, don't be discouraged. Just take it as if they're actually enjoying it, and they're probably just happy that you're speaking the language. The second thing that I give you, a tip that I give you, again based on my own thoughts and based on my thoughts, is for me, when I travel, I love traveling. I haven't really traveled to that many places, but when I do, I don't like just to I would not like to just visit the places that the country is known for, such as the beaches, the beautiful houses, the castles and that. Me, when I travel, I think it's much more adventurous and much more fun when you visit the places where the locals are, when you visit the places where the buzz is. Just visiting the calm places are not always fun. So one advice I give you is, when you go to Ghana, don't just visit the touristic places. Does this make sense? Okay, don't just visit the tourist places. They are nice, and you can definitely learn a lot from Ghana's history and tradition, visiting visiting places that the country is known for. But don't just do that when you go to Ghana. Visit the local places, visit the local market, because that's where the life is. And the thing is, as Ghanaians, I feel that, or even as people in general, if you want to promote your country to someone, people tend to only promote the beaches and promote the nice, wonderful places to promote their country. But why, as Ghanaian, why can't we find pride in promoting our local markets? If someone asks us, where should I go in Ghana, why not say, oh wow, visit Kejetia market in Kumasi, visit Makola market? You feel such a buzz there. Why can't we promote the local markets, the local places? So yeah, I'm making the first step, and I'm promoting the local market. You won't just remember the beaches, because there are beaches everywhere, but if you visit the local market, the experience will live with you. Now let's talk about dating. Okay, so I don't even know if I'm the best person to ask when it comes to dating, because I don't have that many experiences when it comes to dating. Ghanaians, or dating in general. Anyway, but if you guys managed to understand what I just said, you guys are heroes. Okay, so I don't know if I have the best experiences to kind of help you in that area, but my eyes are open. I see things, the world, there's so many things happening. So I don't know how I get to know these things, but I have knowledge when it comes to things that I may have not experienced as much. For maybe those who, maybe you're a woman, you're a foreigner, you're dating a Ghanaian, and maybe you find it hard to adjust to his culture, in terms of, maybe you feel like you're the only, maybe you think that the culture is what's making the guy not as serious, or you feel like you're the only one trying, or you're engaged but you're yet to feel, maybe you feel basically that the culture is a hindrance to your relationship. But even if I was South African, I would say the same thing. Does the guy actually likes you? Forget about the culture, forget about where the guy is from, or maybe it's because he's from Ghana, so maybe that's why he does not show his emotions. Forget about that. Does the guy actually likes you? That's the question. Because don't use the culture as an excuse, because we women, we have instincts. We know if a guy is serious about us or if he's just playing. So open your eyes, girls, and try to find out if the guy actually likes you. Lack of communication is what really hinders a relationship. So sit down with the guy and just show him that you're not dating him, or you're not, if you guys are engaged, that's deep, you're not engaged to him just to pass time. You are serious. You don't want to waste your time just dating random guys. You want to see if he's as serious as you are. So without any force though, I think you guys, if you're kind of in that area of, maybe dating someone but not knowing if, dating someone and kind of feeling a bit lost, one thing that you should find out, if the guy actually likes you, sit down with him and you guys should communicate about your relationship. Where is it going? Where is it going? So try to sit down with the person and show him that, what are we what are we doing? Obviously, what I'd say though, first of all, I forgot to say that, but obviously not all guys are the same. Though obviously in some countries, in some areas, in some countries, people might be similar because of the way they were brought up, but no guy is the same. So my dad is Ghanaian, my two brothers are Ghanaians, and they may not be like the other Ghanaian in the street over there. But what I tell you is that you have to find out if the guy actually likes you. You guys need to sit down and communicate. Because from my opinion, the way I was brought up, if a guy is serious with you, he would make time for you. If the guy is serious with you, he will try and help. He won't pressurize you to, hey, you have to adjust to me. You have to adjust to my lifestyle. No, mate. A guy that likes you, a guy that is serious about you and not just dating you for the sake of it, but really, like you, he would make time for you. He would try to support you. He would try to, knowing that obviously you're not Ghanaian and maybe Ghana is such a huge part of his life, his culture is such a big part of his life, he would try to help you out. He will even, teach you some basic sentences. He will bring you to his family. If the guy is serious, he won't hide you. He won't say to his friends, oh, this is one of my girlfriends from USA. No, the guy would be serious. If a guy is serious with you, he would help you. So if in that relationship, you're the kind that feel like you're the only one working in that relationship, you're the only one trying to make it work, you're the only one who is as if you're the only one that is putting effort in the relationship, then there's something wrong. Wait for you to feed him and adjust and get to his level. No, that's not a good guy. A guy that likes you would actually help you to understand his culture. He would bring you in front of his family. He would show that he's serious. If you're in that relationship and you feel like you're the only one working, you're the only one trying to make it work. But one thing as well that I would say is maybe it's your fault as a woman. Maybe you're going through that, you feel maybe you're working too hard for nothing. Maybe you're making things a bit too complicated. Maybe you're making things a bit too complicated. Maybe you're suffering a bit too much. Trying to make it work and using your whole effort to be Ghanaian. So maybe what you have to do is, maybe you haven't even talked to the guy. Maybe he doesn't know what you're going through. And this society is like us women, we feel like we are the ones who have to carry the burden. If we are finding it hard, we should not tell anyone because we are women. No, that's such a wrong thinking. So if you're going through a hard time, maybe the poor guy does not even know that you're trying hard. Maybe the guy does not even know what you're going through. Maybe the guy does not know anything about how you're feeling. And maybe that's your fault because you're not open to him. What is a relationship if the people are not communicating? So you guys maybe need to communicate. You need to be open to him and tell him that you find it hard. And maybe he would be like, oh wow, so you've been going through this and not telling me. Maybe he would give you some courage. Maybe he would tell you that you don't have to work that hard. So maybe it's your fault as a woman because you're not as open to him and you're not telling him anything, and the poor guy does not even know what you're going through. If you're struggling in terms of fitting into his family, be accepted in his family. One thing that I tell you is that family in Ghana is very important. Family in Ghana is very important. So what I was going to say is that if you're dating that guy while pressurizing him to be like the other guys in your country, why are you not like the guys in the US? Why are you not like the guys that I grew up with? If you're being like that, that's so wrong, because I think what guys don't like is being compared. So when you're starting to compare and asking him to be like the other guys in your street, the guy will shut down. That's such a bad thing to do. So if don't expect him to be like the other guys that you grew up with, because whether you like it or not, in Ghana, holding hands, and you won't really see someone holding hand and kissing and stuff. But you have to understand him, and you have to not be selfish, and you have to understand where the guy is coming from. If you find it hard to be accepted in his family, that's such a sad place to be in. But one thing that I believe is that, are you confident? Are you letting the fact that you're not Ghanaian prevent you from looking at his parents in the eyes? Should this be an excuse for you to walk with such lack of confidence. One thing that I tell is because maybe you lack confidence. So when I say confidence, I don't mean arrogance. Arrogance does not equal confidence in any way. But what I mean is that, you know, if you believe in your love and if you believe in yourself and you have confidence in yourself, you walk straight and you know that you are beautiful, there's no reason for anyone to say no, because his parents will trust you because you know who you are. If you don't like yourself, why do you expect other people to accept you? Why do you expect other people to like you for you if you don't even love yourself? So what I'd say is, in that area, is believe in yourself, have confidence in yourself, in your ability, in who you are as a woman. And if again and again and again they still don't accept you, then let your love be stronger than that. If you guys really love each other, are you guys even meant to be in the first place? If you're a Christian, like, is your relationship in God's hands in the first place? You know, is your relationship in God's hands in the first place? Because sometimes the reason why relationship don't work out is because you guys are just not meant to be. And if it works out while you're not meant to be, then it won't really work anyway. So from my opinion as well, you have to find out if it's actually something that is meant to be. It's not all about him, it's not all about you, it's about him as well. He has to make the effort to someday to kind of be acceptable for your family that may not be from his culture. So a guy that likes you will try to work together with you. So it's a very complicated and long thing to talk about, but I hope I've helped you guys somehow, that I kind of find it a bit hard. Another thing, that the fourth tip that I give you to kind of fit in the culture a bit more, is to learn the customs. I remember on my things that you should know before going to Ghana video, I mentioned the fact that, you know, right hand is more used than the left hand, and taking shoes off before coming into a room and stuff. And people were being so sarcastic. Some of the comments, some people were like, does it mean that I should cut my left hand? Should I cut the left hand that God gave me? It was just so funny. I'm gonna make a part 2 for the thing you should know before going to Ghana video, answering some of the questions that I received in the comment section. So even if you have questions at the moment and you've got more questions and stuff to ask me, definitely leave comments and I will mention it directly on my next video. As a Ghanaian, I've been stopped so many times when I've tried to take my shoes off. People are like, no, you don't have to do that, you don't have to do it. It's just basic stuff that you can learn, but you don't have to feel absolutely pressured out of your mind because of that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I actually filmed using my camera first, but then something happened, so now I'm filming using my laptop. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video wasn't long, and I hope it just helped you. Alright, so guys, on my last video I went to an event called Future of Ghana Lounge, where we talked about how we Ghanaians in the diaspora can contribute to our country. Such an inspiring talk. So I just want to encourage you guys to watch that video, because when I make videos of me going to events and places, it's because they're so important. So if you guys haven't watched them, definitely do watch them. Do watch my last video, and you will learn so much from it, and comment as well. So thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you on my next video. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.